Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to get rid of this fuzz that I have around my head right now. When you're shooting a green screen video, you notice, in fact, it's particularly obvious if I tilt back a little bit. You can't start off like this. You'll end up with a blurry video on the other side. And the thing I discovered today, and I've been fighting around with green screens forever, is you've got to light your subject really, really well. I'll try to show you a picture of all the lights I've got around the front of me right now. It's pretty substantial. I have a light over here on one side of me, okay? I'm leaning it in there. I'm just going to flick on that one light so we can look at one side of my head compared to the other. And I think you're getting the point. Some light over there. Now I've only got this side of my head that's really fuzzy. And then I pull this light in. And by the way, these are just they're 125 watt, 120 watt LED light bulbs, and these are relatively cheap. You can find them online. You know, they've got a chintzy little plastic covering, but they really do a good job. They come on their own mount. So now I've got minimal lighting on the top of the head compared to what it was before. And I'm going to put on a couple of other LEDs that I have out in the front. All right, now these guys do a good job of lighting me up. Now I've got next to none. You'd certainly be okay with this in any video that you were doing. Then you can take this, let's say, into Camtasia or into Premiere or whatever you're using, and key out this green, and you've got a perfectly usable alpha video that you can use for any purpose at all. So the takeaway: light your subject well, from the sides, from the front, from up there, wherever. My green screen is actually, the lighting isn't really all that great. I'll show it. In fact, I'm going to show it to you here. Okay, that'll do it. All right, so that is the green screen that I'm working with. You can see it's not that evenly lit. It's darker, inverted, darker down here, brighter up. Let's see, up there, a lot brighter. So it's not really perfectly even at all. The program I'm using to key it out is Open Broadcast Studio. Let me walk you through the studio area here. All right, so I've got this big green carpet in the middle. The green screen, move this light for now. This is an interview table. And here we have a couple of 8-foot LEDs that I put in. I've grabbed some roofing. Basically, this is a metal roofing flange that fits right on the top of an apex of a roof. And I put the LED inside of it. It's a little bright on the sides, a little dark in the middle, but the software I'm using does a really good job of keying it out. Okay, on the subject side, we have a couple of stand lights on either side of myself, or if we're here using the interview table, whoever we have in the office here. And LED lights, which are removable on the pole, so we can, again, either they're going to be on myself or they can swing over to my clients if we're here at the interview table. And a couple of lights with, I don't even know what they call this stuff. I'm not a photographer, but whatever that filter material is to spread the light out a little bit, which will cast down on me if I'm doing a video. I've got an overhead light, which is another 8-foot. It's another one of those roofing materials, 8-foot LEDs that I've lined with reflective material. And then I've got these desktop lights. So a little overkill in the lights perhaps, but I have found that is the key between not making the subject look washed out or fuzzy. A Blue Yeti microphone, just the best mic that I've ever come across for doing this sort of thing. I am using a Sony a6000 DSLR with its HDMI output. Runs through here and eventually ends up on this guy right here. So this is a HDMI to USB converter. PENGO is the company that makes it. Very happy with that. I've gone through webcams and camcorders, and this arrangement here definitely works best. So that's what it looks like in the office. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. I struggle with this forever, and just today figured out lighting on the subject gets the frizzy, the craziness, whether it's your table, your arms, your hair, get the lighting on the subject. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.